morning, Yana. Took you long enough. Our meeting was scheduled for 8 in the morning. It's now 10 past 8.
Good morning, Miss Hala. Sorry about that. I kind of overslept because I was out partying late yesterday.
Interesting. Could you please tell me and explain to me what your role is in this company?
What do you mean? I work in the sales department. I thought you already knew that.
Oh no, I know very well. But how are you an asset to our company if you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing? Your sales manager told me you were supposed to hand in your monthly figures yesterday, but he received nothing.
I was gonna work on it today, I promise.
Do you know how this will impact the other departments?
I said I'll hand it in today. This is my work and I don't feel like I'm being appreciated. This report only involves me because it's my task.
First, Liana, I'm here to support you. We are all in one team. No one here is against the other. But in fact, you are a very loved employee, and all your colleagues used to be fond of you.
Then why are we having this meeting?
See, Yana, here's the problem. If you were paying attention, you would have realized that I said used to be fond of you. Something in your attitude had changed. You turn in your work late, you even show up to work late, and all of your actions affect the other departments, as I mentioned before.
How so?
Because you're turning in your figures late, the accountant will be behind on her reports because she depends on your tasks to be finished.
Well, I mean, I apologize. I wasn't aware.
I will have to inform you that your manager and I decided that you will get a bonus reduction.
I mean, I would not argue with you, but this was just one mistake.
No, Yana, this is one mistake out of all the other mistakes.
Well, what else have I done?
You need to set your priorities in order. For now, you are putting your personal interests over the organization's well-being.
But I'm always putting the organization first.
Please, Yana, I'm not here to argue with you. This is the shift of attitude that I was talking about earlier. Now tell me, do you believe you are task-oriented or people-oriented when it comes to working on tasks?
Well, I believe I'm both. It just really depends on the task and the situation.
Well, whatever the task may be, as for me, I believe that it just depends on your mood, and that is not an effective asset here in this organization. By trying to focus on what matters, we can hose down the conflict rate in this organization, especially if you are working with your colleagues on a project.
Then what do you suggest? Like, how can I work on this?
I would suggest a small training program. It would be for 2 weeks, and you will be given situations to work on, both scenarios where you would have to adapt what is needed, not what you feel like doing.
Okay, I agree with you.
Thank you. See how easy this is when you try to compromise?
What do you mean?
Well, compromising in the workspace is needed. Do you remember what happened with Amber last week?
Nothing happened.
The teabag incident?
Oh, that was not an incident. I was just stating my opinion. Like, no normal person asks how many calories are in a tea bag.
See, in a situation like this, you should try and understand the person in front of you.
By telling her how many calories are in a tea bag?
No, by taking into consideration how she feels. Maybe she is going through something hard right now.
Yeah, mental state.
Sorry?
No, nothing.
This attitude has to stop, Yana. When you feel like you will make an unnecessary comment or an unnecessary mistake, take time out and excuse yourself out of this situation.
Okay, I will next time.
Okay, now back to our topic, compromising. You have to compromise and find a middle ground.
How? Like, cut the last donut in half?
No, Yana, please try to focus here now. Our topic here is about how to absorb the conflict and not pin it against you. What I mean by compromising is not to argue about everything. Make sure to split the difference, not the donut, and see what you can give up in a situation that could easily be solved.
Okay, well, what if I can't compromise or they can't?
Then the best solution would be to collaborate with them, use both of your resources, and come out with a win win situation. And by that, you would be able to come up with a compromise and a win win situation as well.
Okay, well, that could be a solution.
Now, now I have a question for you. Do you know what it means to accommodate?
Well, yeah, obviously, it means to settle down.
How would you apply it to a conflict?
It would mean to probably give up.
Looks like this session is finally helping.
But I would never settle for what the other side wants.
Yo, we are not here to compete. Yes, of course, you can compete in working harder to get promoted, but not in winning a conflict with someone on your own team. And here, you would only be satisfying yourself and not gaining anything.
But I still wouldn't even do that after listening to you. I would probably choose another solution.
What could you do if other options were not possible?
Well, in the beginning, you said to take myself out of the situation, think about it. So I'll probably walk away and avoid it.
Would that be good?
No, because it won't be solving anything and no one would be satisfied. Like with this reaction, it could hardly be considered a solution.
Well, to sum this up, could you please summarize to me the effect of each solution in a conflict?
Well, is that necessary?
Yana, we are just getting started. You have a whole program, and with this attitude, you won't last one day out of the 2 weeks.
Okay, boss, chill. I'll tell you everything. Basically, the worst, or like not the worst, but at least best solutions would be ignoring the situation or accommodating or giving up to the other side of the conflict. These only satisfy one side of the party, and they're the least satisfying. The one that would be okay is find a middle ground where the solution is 50-50. Both parties try to get what they want, both satisfied equally. But the most suitable solution would be to either compete, but one side would be more satisfied than the other. However, it will motivate the other side to work harder, and the solution will be good for both teams to combine their resources, work together, collaborate in solving the conflict. And by that, it's a situation.
Wow, Yana, I can't say enough of this. I just want you to know that for every action there is an equal reaction, and all these solutions work together if you set your mind to it. You are an asset to this company. Don't force us to let you go because of something that you can control and work on.
Now, do I get my bonus back?
Yana, no, this is exactly what I'm saying. For every action, there is a reaction. You did not submit your work, so I took away the bonus. And because of this action that you decided to take, it had an effect on something bigger.
Now I see how everything connects.
Thank you for cooperating today. See you tomorrow at AM.
You
Don't be
got it,
late.
boss. I'll take a nap and work on the papers missing.
Oh, we got a lot to work on in this program. Have a good day, Yana.
Good day to you, boss. Bye.
Bye.